Hi everyone, welcome back to this channel, Monica Jaga. This is a sharing and caring channel whereby you're gonna experience a lot of my hair journey. I'm gonna give you some DIYs. I love makeups, and I'm gonna be motivating you and to see you achieve your success. So thank you very much for this far. Thank you for your subscribing, and thank you for your love and your support. This is the part 2 of this program, the au pair program. I have to divide it into two parts. I had to give you the information in the part 1. If you haven't seen it, please check it. I'm gonna give some a card. I'm gonna leave a card somewhere here. If you can click on that, and then you check the first part of this video about au pair experience, my au pair experience. Yeah. So yeah, this is the pure my au pair experience. I'm gonna share with you what happened since I took that aeroplane. Since I started the classes, the lessons, the French lessons in Nairobi, and until where I stopped my au pair program. So what I did as an au pair, I finished my high school, and I enrolled myself to l'Alliance Française in Nairobi to learn some French lessons, yeah, because by then I had my sister in France. She was doing the program, yeah, and she just told me that it's a good experience. So yeah, I wanted to do the same as her. So yeah, I enrolled myself to l'Alliance Française for 3 months to learn the French language. After that, I waited and waited and waited. I got an agency. There was an agency in Paris called Quai Familial. And yeah, it's no more now. Yeah, that's what I was saying in the part 1 of this video. Yeah, and I waited. I waited for about a year and a half before I get a family. Yeah, I host families. Sometimes take a long time. Yeah, so make sure that you are patient enough. You continue doing your lessons. You continue making effort, keeping effort with the lessons. Yeah, and just trust. If it's yours, it's your program, you're gonna get it. Yeah. So yeah, finally I got a host family. And what I got from the host family, they send you the contract about what you're gonna be doing with the kids. They send you a contract, and with the certificate, the Form 4 certificate, and the first certificate, level 1 or level 2 of the language, and with the contract, you're gonna go to the embassy. By now, I know you have to book everything from internet. You have to book your appointment. You go to the embassy, the French embassy in Nairobi. That's where I went. And yes, you do some interview. They're gonna ask you some questions, yeah, about yourself, and they're gonna ask you to do some presentation about yourself with French, yeah. So yeah, if you're learning French or if you're learning any other language, make sure that you put effort to learn about how to present yourself, how to to ask some few questions, simple questions, yeah. Because yeah, it's very important even for you, yeah, for the embassy to know that you want to know that language and you're putting effort. So that's why you want to go and to that country to learn more about the culture and about the language, yeah. So that's what I did. So I got my visa. And when I get the visa, I went. Yeah, I booked the flight to France. I was very excited, and it was very, I was very excited. My first moving out from the country, my first time to stay. Anyway, I used to stay alone when I went to boarding school, but anyway, this time was different because I'm going out of the country. I was alone in a different country. So yeah, it was very. I was excited, but I was a bit afraid because I didn't know a lot of French. Yeah, because you go to the different country with a different language. It's very hard. It's another experience, yeah. But it's leech, yeah. You have to want to do that, yeah. So yeah, that's what I did. I booked the flight, and yeah, I remember it was on 20th October. Yeah, 20th of October, that was Moi Day, yeah. It's a Moi Day back in Nairobi. It was Moi Day. Those days they called it Moi Day, yeah. 10th of October. So yeah, that's I came to France. You guess what? The family couldn't come for me from the airport because they had an occasion. They were doing something for the kids. I think with the church thing or something. And so I arrived to the airport. I was alone. No one is coming to pick me. Though they say that I take a taxi. Remember that how I can see with my broken French. So yeah, I didn't even know how to ask about a taxi, and I know how to give the address, but they had given me the address, yeah. So I had to write everything. I have written everything, all the address and their names and their telephone number, that small paper, and then I got a taxi. Most of the taxis understand a little bit of French and a little bit of English. So yeah, I spoke a little bit of English with them. Anyway, even if they didn't understand everything, but they knew that I wanted to take the taxi to go to the family, and the family gonna pay the money, yeah, for the taxi. So that's what I did. I took the taxi from the Charles de Gaulle. It's called Charles de Gaulle. I remember the first time I arrived to the Charles de Gaulle, I didn't even know how to pronounce the Charles de Gaulle Étoile. Anyway, it's very, it's another experience. When I remember the whole story, I just laugh by myself. And yeah, that's why I wanted to give you this experience, so that yeah, we can laugh together, we can share. I know most of you have different story about the au pair, or maybe different thing when you're the first time you arrive to a different country. Yeah, this is my experience. So yeah, laugh with me and yeah, have fun. Yeah. So yeah, I took the taxi. I went with them to the family near the house, and then my host mother came down and then paid the taxi man, and then yeah, I went up there. They showed me it was in October, yeah, it was becoming very cold, so I was a bit cold, and yeah, they showed me my room. The first time I came, they didn't even they showed me that this room I had a studio flat. Yeah, I was lucky to have a studio flat separate from their house. Yeah, so I was in 6th floor, and then they were in 5th floor. So yeah, they showed me my room, then they showed me these are the sheet and the blankets. So yeah, make your bed, make yourself comfortable, and relax a little bit, and then when you relax, you come down, and then yeah, we're gonna talk a little bit. So that's what I did, and I made the bed, and then within some few hours I slept, and then I went down, yeah, to talk with them, to see the kids. Now the kids were already home because they were on an occasion somewhere. That's why they couldn't come for me from the airport. So yeah, I got the kids. They were loving kids. The firstborn was 8 years, and the secondborn, the little girl, was 4 years. So yeah, they were very loving, and they got used to the au pair, so yeah, it wasn't strange for them to get to have this African girl coming to take care of them. Yeah, so yeah, we talked, and then yeah, we get to know each other, and yes, and then we call it a night. I went to sleep. In the morning, that they showed me how to do things. Yeah, my host mother explained to me what my program is. I have to wake the kids up, take the breakfast with them, take them to school. I was lucky I had just to walk with them to school, and then I had to go to school. But that's the first day that my host family, yeah, she showed me everything. Yeah, we did everything with her. We took the kids to school, and then she showed me my way to my school. This the funniest part of this of this video, because she dropped me to school. She took me to school, and then she told me that you're gonna go back home alone, and make sure that you don't forget to pick kids from school at 4:30. Yeah, so yeah, I went to school at it was 9:30, allowed 9:30 for 2 hours until 12, and after that I had to go back to school. She left me with the carte orange. It's called carte orange, yeah, the transport ticket to go back home. So yeah, and then she told me, yeah, she forgot even to explain to me about the direction, how I was just following. I didn't know I was like in Kenya. I thought like we go to Kenya, you jack a bus, and then you tell the conductor drop me somewhere, and then you go. Yeah, I didn't know it's like that. So yeah, we took the metros. the tube station. Yeah, we went to the tube station, we took the metro to the school, and yeah, after that she told me, yeah, you have to go back home alone. So yeah, because I'm going to work. So that's what I did, but it was very hectic. It took me almost the whole afternoon to go back home. Yeah, because I didn't, when I was with her, I didn't check all the directions. Yeah, because she gave me the map about where we stay and where the school is. So I had to show some people to guide me, to tell me the direction. So, and most of the French people, to be astonished, they don't like speaking English. Yeah. So when you go to the, so yeah, I had to ask my direction back home to most people in the tube station. But to be astonished, French people doesn't want or doesn't like to speak English. Yeah, so when you come with an English, excuse me, can you help me, they were like, je comprends pas. So by that day I didn't even know what means by je comprends pas. And I was like, what happened? And they're like, I did something wrong to ask the question. It was very, anyway, I had to take the tube station. I go to the other direction, and then I see, we are not going to this direction. I gonna come out to change to go to the other direction. So it was very hectic for me. It took me almost the whole afternoon to go back home. And I used to see that all the buildings are looking the same. I even would say that I'm good enough that I got the number of the building, because I know I could turn all over without knowing where to go back to the house. Yeah, so it was very, 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 it's another experience. Yeah, because when I remember this experience, I always laugh. So yeah, it was hectic for that day. Yeah, I was stressing because I didn't want to be late to pick the kids out from school. So yeah, it took me almost the whole afternoon to go back. For somewhere I could take about maybe 30 minutes with the train, and it took me, because I had to take the first metro and then see which direction is going, then check I'm not going to that direction, go down, and then change the tube station to the other direction, and then had to connect and two tube stations. I had to connect to have the correspondence. I had the correspondence to go to where I used to live. So it was very stressful. The first day for me to take metros alone, it was very stressful. Yeah. So yeah, if you have visited a lot of places, or you have done some moving in and out from a different country, yeah, it would be easier for you, but for me it was very, very, very hard. So yeah, that's my experience. And I used to, yeah, I took the kids to school from school, and then I stayed with them. And I have a third part of this video, of this series about au pair experience. I'm gonna tell you about what happened with the kids, because I had an accident with the kid. So yeah, that will be the third part of this series of this experience in au pair. Because if I put it in this video, it will be very long, and I won't be able to upload it as I want. So I'm gonna put that in the third part of this series. Yeah, so thank you very much. Thank you very much for listening to my experience. Please comment with the experience. I have known that most of the people have come to Europe through the au pair programs. So if you have your experience, if you had a different experience, what was the first thing that you did? Very stressful. Mine was going back with the tube station from school to home. And yeah, tell me, comment down below, and yeah, let's share our experience and let's have fun. Thank you very much for this far. Thank you very much for subscribing to this channel. Thank you very much for your support and for your love. And thank you. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.